Previously on New Crits on the Block.
We make final stand here. We're not afraid to die like you Southerners.
You literally won't be able to kill them fast enough for them to overtake you. This seems to be an issue as you've lost so many villages so far.
You see a single figure standing alone, and the only reason why you can see it is because it is illuminated like a star amongst the tundra. And just as quick as you see it, you see the light just vanish.
Whatever was here, it's one of you.
So you're saying it's the evil version of us, or the mirror image, the dark version, the dark Awin's out there, the dark Borel?
The one that copies your moves exactly as
Yes.
you do them, so you have to like put yourself up against a wall to like mash A in order to...
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate those fights, by the way. Ugh, they're so lazy to me.
When I was a kid, I could never get past that.
Yeah, it's because it's you, right?
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine a world with two of me?
No.
I choose not to.
Yes. So somebody's here. Somebody is...
Well, it was. I didn't
Well, yeah,
see
it was
them.
here. I kind of look around. You said it was like 200 yards out from the
town.
village, from the town.
Yeah.
Is the town like a pretty like good circle?
Yeah, it's more of like an oval shape, but yeah.
I kind of walk out in the snow, like kind of passing that like radius to be like 200 yards out from, and see if I can find any other burn marks.
Give me a perception check. Or survival, either or.
It's the same. And it's a 3.
Nope.
I'm cold.
You're really cold. You start to leave a little bit, walk away, and you...
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if there's any other burn marks out here.
What? Why would there be?
I'm wondering if maybe they're doing something. What are they doing? Why are they out here? What is this?
So if I can see that you were just aimlessly walking, I think if that's what he's looking for, I think I would also help.
Okay.
And say, no, you're looking in the wrong spot. Hold on. See, if you take this and the diameter and the radius and the circumference and pi is pi r squared, and that
Catan
leads me
doesn't know
to
what any of those terms means. He
Circle
rolled a
term.
5.
And same
that
thing with
leads
you.
you
You
to right
can-
here. I rolled a 16 plus 5 survivals of 21.
21. Yeah, with Awen, like you kind of walk around and you kind of know what you're kind of like. I would assume you're kind of looking for like a repeating pattern.
Yeah,
of
I
sorts.
would say if there were something, it would be right here, and I just kind of go to where I assume it would be if there was
Okay.
something there. If there were,
as you start to walk to where you think it would be, you see one off pattern, like out 20 more feet from the village.
oh, so well, I found another one here, but it's not. It doesn't really wouldn't go with again the equation I so eloquently put out there. It doesn't really fit with that, but there is a second one.
How does that one look compared to the first one?
Identical.
Okay.
There's a little bit of like snow on this one. So you can tell it wasn't at the same time.
Yeah, it's older.
Yeah. So it's just you can tell it's a little older, especially with Awen's role.
So they've been spying, systematically keeping tabs, I guess.
Someone's doing something, and they've been doing it for more than just tonight. I would love to find literally all of these. I think it's night, right? It's dark.
Yeah.
In the morning, I think we're going to have a very hungover eagle have a look around.
A what?
I need Leaf to fly up and...
I thought you were going to get an eagle drunk.
Me too.
I mean, I'm not against the idea.
So what do we do it?
First, we'll do it in the name of science.
In the meantime, I don't think there's much else we can do tonight. It's late. It's dark. And
I've already been partying pretty hard, so ready to hit the old hay.
Does anyone else feel like they could divulge any further information from this? I have locate object as a spell. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Then you probably wouldn't.
No, I'm just trying to say,
Tell me what I'm looking for around
Locate-
here.
Is there an object?
and then let me locate it.
I cast Ice Storm, i.e. I just wait.
Any objects around.
Oh, what I'm saying is that,
kick some dirt around. Like, can I find this piece of dirt somewhere?
you know, in regards to
else?
like my abilities as a paladin to like find stuff, I can divine sense, I can locate object, I can zone truth, magic circle. Like a lot of these things are not going to be.
Are you asking
more-
for you to roll a dice and just to know stuff?
I'm saying to everybody here, I've exhausted my ability to investigate this any further than saying I investigate this.
So I'm pretty perturbed by the fact that my counterpart is just kind of like hovering around.
Okay.
And so is it where we are? You said 200 yards away from the camp, town, city, whatever. Is it just completely open? Like
Yeah,
Like a tundra.
it's just flat land.
and it just disappeared.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay, on the
Just in the
In-
in the
like
area that I'm in.
just the general
Yeah, it's
vicinity.
like 30 feet
Okay.
radius.
Yeah, you cast magic. You can feel like
Sorry, you cast magic.
you cast magic.
Cast some magic.
And
You
then you
make
can
magic.
and then you detect it.
I do.
Yes. You pick up like some magical residue, some residue, some magical residue.
Some spell residue.
Yes. I can just see.
Arcane residue.
Oh, there we go. Arcane residue on the circles that were left behind by whoever this was.
Okay.
It is the evocation magic school.
Okay.
That is
Which-
all you can really determine from.
Which I mean I could have
Yes.
guessed already, but
Hey, you know, you're the one that cast the spell.
I know.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, no, you.
But could I, from that, whatever was left behind?
You can tell that there's still magic there, which doesn't happen with like teleport magic. Usually, it's when you teleport.
Can I
is
determine what spell was cast?
I don't know. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
Is this like Jumper? Where like
I could
just for a second,
rip the hole back
yeah,
open?
just for like a few
Am I
seconds.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, or are you Christian Haydenson?
No.
I have not seen Jump.
Or are you the
My mom
Scottish
loves
guy?
Hayden Christensen.
The Scottish
by the
guy.
way.
The Scottish
Did I
guy
say
was
the
pretty
wrong
cool.
name?
Yeah, well, you said it backwards.
Christian Haydenson. I did.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, you said it backwards. You got
Hayden
it.
Christensen is what I meant.
You're in the ballpark, bud.
I was, but
There was a comma in between there when you know how you
that's-
do it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't know that I do
yeah,
that?
there was a comma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there.
I just do it like phone book directory.
Well, it's because you just came back from
Style.
Japan.
I was thinking
now, so.
PE style.
PE style.
Your last name's always first.
PE style.
I was gonna say like
PE
Asian
style,
culture or something
not
like that.
phone
Like
book. PE style.
PE style.
Mhm.
Who?
Okay.
So you convey that to us, right?
Yeah, of course.
yeah, so there's magic that's being left behind on both the spots that you found.
Both the spots.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I'm going to dispel magic on this one spot.
I was gonna do it, but
Okay.
I wanted you to get
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, both. I'm going to
Then can you read dispel
Yes.
magic for me?
choose dispel magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell or of third level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay. All right. Make a check.
Okay.
So the question is first, what level are you gonna cast it at? Because if it's third level or lower,
Well, no, I think I just need to beat the spell's level with my.
but I think you can if you cast it at a higher level, I think you can
No, I need to beat whatever the spell's level was.
No, look at the bottom. It does. I think you can.
When you cast this spell using a spell slot. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Using a spell slot of fourth level or higher, you automatically end the effects of the spell on the target if the spell's level is equal or less than the level of the spell slot you used. But then that's me guessing.
Yep.
And then I'm
Yes.
burning up
Yeah,
well,
you can
fuck it.
just-
We're going to bed anyway. So
You can always start a 3 and just see what happens. Yeah, no, it's up to you. You're
we're going
the
to bed
magic man.
anyways.
What level are you burning?
You're the magic man.
I'm gonna go 3 first.
Yeah,
So
we'll,
you're
we'll
burning-
see what
Okay.
happens.
All right. Make a check.
So it's higher than the 3. Otherwise, it would just end.
Well, he could start. Yeah, he could get a 3 and do a high check, and
No, but you don't have to check.
no.
It's just a 3 or lower. It
right,
just,
right.
it
But I'm
just
saying he
happens.
can do a 3 and get a high check and still be okay.
That'd
Yeah.
be my spell attack, or what would that be?
Yeah, that would be your spell attack. It would be
Okay.
your modifier is essentially the same thing as attack.
14.
14 total.
Yes.
You can still feel the magical residue.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to use a 4th level slot.
Okay.
Well, if you
Wait,
rolled
that would have been the same thing as.
if you rolled a 14, then it would be 10 plus 4.
Right. So that
So
would have.
14 would have beat it. So it means it's at least 5th or higher.
Okay. I'm going to use a 5th level slot.
Okay. Make a dice check.
Son of a.
damn.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Well, we're at least figuring out what's going on here.
Ooh,
That would be a 29 total.
29. I'm gonna go ahead and say you do that,
I hope so.
bitch.
I have a plus
Otherwise we-
11. It better fucking
We
die.
need to run.
wow.
Yeah. So you feel this as you put your hand out. You can feel like a chain being broken as you dispel the magic,
Oh, shit. I'm going to.
and the residue is now gone from the spot that you.
Just the one, but
Just that one spot.
interesting. I'm going to convey that to them and say, like, it seems like they were some sort of barrier or some sort of fence that
A
they had put up.
Chain?
A chain. So
Where was the chain connecting to?
yes,
Probably the other spots. So you're probably right, Catan, that they had set these up around the camp.
This
Probably
is
as some sort of.
it's probably instantaneous teleportation that doesn't go away. I guess it's just they can use it as almost like a gate.
I don't know what it is.
Or
but
a
this is
gate,
deeply
or
concerning.
or some sort of alarm that they're leaving, or something. I can't tell what it is, but it is a very high level spell. So we're not screwing around with amateurs here.
We need to find these and dispel them, and we need
Oh,
to
I think I have
inform
already
the-
broken the chain, but yes,
Of
we should
this
find the rest of them.
of this one.
No, I think I broke the entire chain. I disconnected the link. They're now
I
the little.
think
Can
it
you
just said that the other
can
one was still
you-
there.
Can you sense
Didn't
the other
you?
one?
No,
Yeah, you can still the magic that you felt from that one spot that you
I thought you said
Is-
I broke
is-
the chain.
yeah when you dispelled
one
that
link.
spot, it felt like you were breaking a link of a chain. That would probably be a better
Okay.
verbiage.
I think basically what he's saying is that you
So the
have
rest
rendered
of the
this
chain
spot,
is up. I just removed one spot of it.
As far as you can tell, you
Or
don't
there
know.
are
You don't know
multiple
whether.
chains, and this one is broken.
Yeah, you can't tell whether.
Well, before I go, I'm going to go to the other spot that Eowyn found.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast level 5 again. 'cause
Well,
I
you
have
don't
two
really have
spots.
to at that
Do you-
point because
Do you have a 5th level spells? Do you have 2 5th level spells, bro? Holy shit!
Level spell. Yeah, I got.
Hey,
We have 6 levels spells, so we should have
Yeah.
at least
Yeah, I got 2 slots,
5.
fifth
At
level.
least
Oh,
2
shit,
5.
okay.
But here's the thing: you know
Damn.
that 5th level doesn't do it, so you might as well just use a 3rd again and roll because it doesn't give you any more
Fair enough.
advantage using a 5th.
I mean,
Unless you want to use a 6th and
I'll
see
use
if that
it.
does
Well,
it.
it would make his check lower.
Does it?
Yeah, because if you cast at a 5th level, that's 6th or higher. It'd be 10 plus.
no, I don't think
Is that
that's
how it
right.
works?
No,
Can I
no,
see
you're
that?
right. No, you're right. You're right.
I
It
think
wouldn't
it's
matter.
just- I
It
think
wouldn't
it's
matter.
just-
No, I'm
if
going to
you
use it
cast it
3rd. I
at
just
the
rolled really
level,
shitty that first one.
It would
so.
immediately annihilate.
Immediately,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if it's
if not,
less,
it's a roll.
it's a
Yeah.
roll. Period.
So I'm going to cast at 3rd level. Fair enough, Ben.
No, you're good. You're good. You're right.
I'm not a wizard, so I
That
don't
would be
know.
a 28.
Jesus.
28.
nice.
You annihilate that one too.
Okay.
And again, you feel the same kind of sensation that you felt on the last one, that you were like breaking a link in a chain.
Okay. Well,
We need to inform the Jarl that this is happening. It appears as though the enemy is planning something. This
Well, we knew that already.
yes, but they're surrounding their village full of their people and their children with these marks that leave a
we could
lingering-
we'll use the townspeople to help find these things instead of old eagle eyes that's hanging out inside and
it's
drunk.
just that it's dark. We won't. We can find as many as we can while out here.
Well,
and we can
tomorrow, I
dispel
think, is maybe what he meant.
if we can only dispel so many, we should probably dispel as many as we can now. See if we can before we go to bed. I have a limited amount of dispel magic. I assume that Borel does as well.
Just burn up every single slot.
Before we go to sleep, we might as well. I think we need to eliminate these. I don't feel comfortable leaving them here. I'm worried that this is something that the enemy will use to their advantage.
Well, of course it is. Like, obviously, yes, that is something
They're going to do something with
No.
this to help them.
to their advantage.
Awen, do you have any
They're gonna
This
ability?
is to keep the animals in, like a invisible
a little
fence.
electric fence. Yeah. A little gives you a little shock.
Awen, do you have the ability to dispel magic?
Yes.
You do? I'm asking seriously. I want to break as many of these as like.
Yeah.
Can
I'll
tonight.
I'll go way over there and see what I can do.
Let's find some more.
No. All right, I don't. But you need me to help you find them.
Do you not? I thought you did as a ranger.
Eowyn, what do your elf eyes?
If I do, I didn't take the spell
Oh, okay.
because I knew you two would. So it was a kind of a wasted spell for me to take.
Okay.
I can walk on
Can I
water.
sort of? I see the two. Can I try to extrapolate, like where they are approximately in a circle, and just kind of walk that
Yeah.
circle?
So here's what we're going to do. Instead of making a bunch of rolls,
Yeah.
you guys are going to find a set amount.
Okay.
How many spells do you guys have? Third level and higher is the question. I'm not going to make you roll a million times.
Yeah, I can burn 2.
You can burn 2.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I
But
can.
again, I have to roll because it's only
see, I
third
just
level
did
for me.
2.
I'm gonna. You broke 2. I'm gonna forego the sitting here and trying
We know how to do it now.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Especially that Brian like crushed it twice.
Yeah. It's more of just to save the time.
Sure.
I don't want to sit here and have
Sure,
25 rolls.
6 of them.
6 of them. Okay. So you guys start to make your way around the town, and you burn through your spells within 50 feet of like walking in a circle.
So these things are just everywhere.
They're everywhere. You get enough to where you can get like a solid, like you could assume like a solid like caravan could like walk through, but that's as far as you got. You got a pretty much a hole in this thing that's maybe about about 50 feet wide in like a circle-esque shape, or like a semicircle, I guess.
Jesus.
and we can't figure out what their purpose is while doing this.
As you go, make a Arcana check. And since you already detected magic, I'll kind of boost that up, the knowledge that you would learn from it.
Okay, so what?
Don't worry, make a roll.
I can't help with skills. Can I give him a help action?
I don't think
How
it's
would
really
you
a
help him?
I don't
magical
know.
help?
If you could give me a viable reason how you would help him discern what kind of magic that is, I will give him advantage. But
I really couldn't. I mean, I'm good with undead, dark, evil things.
It's fine. I got a 25 total.
25 total.
Nice.
As
I give
you
him encouragement.
A pat on the back.
Yeah, I believe you can do this.
A swift slap on the ass.
as you kind of go through and keep like breaking these spells, you start to get the idea that this was, like you guys kind of said, it seems like it's some sort of fence or some sort of barrier from getting in or out.
Could I determine whether it was how am I trying to say this? Could I get a sense if it would hurt somebody to cross this line?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
You can definitely tell this is a harmful spell.
Well,
Okay.
especially since you know it's evocation.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We know that whoever's doing this, they didn't want us to find them. They're clearly not with the giants. It wasn't a giant we saw. This is the enemy. They are leaving a trap for the people here. We need to inform the Jarl immediately.
Agreed.
We're out of it. We can't do any more for it. We seem to have stopped a small opening. So even if this trap is sprung on us at this very moment, perhaps we have found a way to help the people here escape. And when I say immediately, I mean like we're actually walking right now as I'm speaking. Let's go back and tell him right now. I'm concerned.
Okay. I agree.
So you start to make your way back up to the long hall. As you guys are walking, Borel, you see the seer that you saw at the like very beginning when you first met Grotar. He's like hunched up, sitting on one of the steps, by himself outside, like probably one building down from the long hall. And you see him like look up to him with one of his eyes half closed, and he puts out his long stretched fingers and just beckons towards you with his finger.
Ew. But yes, I'll go. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, Borel, you can almost feel like you could feel like someone looking at you before you noticed him. You could like feel his eyes like piercing you.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of you guys are you guys gonna continue on or?
Well, Catan seems pretty hell-bent on getting to the Jarl ASAP.
Yeah.
And I think I'd see Borel walk away towards and take a look over that giant and be like, nope. And just keep on, don't want any part of that. Gross. And just keep on walking.
I feel uncomfortable leaving Borel alone. Perhaps one of us should stay with him.
Go ahead.
I'm going to yell back. I'm fine. Keep going.
I'll find the Jarl and tell him, I guess, eventually. If you want to stay, stay with Borel. Because look at the fingers on that one. I'm not getting anyone near it.
I don't know who to trust anymore.
What?
Trust us.
Yeah, why wouldn't you trust us?
No, but I don't know to trust the giant.
Borel is fine. Well,
is he?
Not at the moment. Well, he's got like a color spray spell left in there if the things get real bad.
Got some little tricks up the low level spell sleeve.
He's got.
Okay. I guess I burned up all my high level spells.
Yeah.
Why don't I stay here and just keep an eye on them?
This is the whole plan.
The
Burn all your high level spells.
You are going to entrust me to get the Jarl with his information when I just said I'll get to it, in a minute.
The village is encircled by magical ruins that seem to house evocation magic designed to probably burn and kill everyone.
I think if I'm being...
And you are inside the village, which means you are in danger.
Well, that doesn't mean I can't be out of it. If I'm being honest, then I'll kind of look both ways.
They're talking. I'm still walking, by the way.
If they didn't...
at this point, you're pretty much like in front.
If they would have told us what the tempo was right off the bat, maybe this wouldn't be happening. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. That's the reason. I'm just saying...
Then can you stay here and keep an eye on Borel?
Maybe if they played ball a little bit, huh?
Can you stay here and keep an eye on Borel?
Fine.
Thank you. And I go to go get the Jarl.
Okay.
I'm not getting any closer, though.
That's fine.
All right.
Damon just sits on one of the buildings. He just sits on one of the stoops.
I just don't feel comfortable leaving him alone.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. He is only 102 years old. We can't leave him alone. There's laws against that. He's like the equivalent
mature
of
102-year-old. Thank you very much.
He's like the equivalent of a 10-year-old.
102 and a half.
Borel, as you approach the seer, you notice more so than ever how like deformed his body is.
Ew. See?
His eyes are...
I'm going to shush Awen.
His eyes are misaligned. One of them's almost like glued shut with like a little bit of like liquid kind of seeping out of it. You see as he stands up, one leg is like way longer than the other one. And then he like stands up at his whole, like his back hunched over.
Borel, right?
Ew, see, I told you.
Up. Shut. Yes, I am Borel.
May I see your hand?
And his lengthy fingers come out towards you, and like one little finger is like pointing to your hands as he like outstretches it.
Arm.
I was just thinking of that guy.
Strong hand.
I'm going to reluctantly and very slowly just put my hand out.
The second you put your hand out, you feel a instantaneous prick as his nail digs into your skin.
What the fuck, man?
What?
Oh, you just... What do you mean, what? You just poked me.
He pulls out this little bag as you can hear like things clanking and clacking. As he opens the bag up, he puts his finger in it and just stirs it around.
So, Borel, did you find what you were looking for out there?
Not really. I mean, I don't know what I was looking for out there. We found something.
Come into my hovel.
Your hovel?
Yes, and you turn around and like everyone else has like this house. He just has this like little dirt mound.
Come inside.
And he turns around.
Back at Awen and I'm like, okay.
As he starts to limp inside.
Does he say walk this way?
He does say walk this way.
Ah,
Do
yeah.
you limp inside too?
Walk this way, and I'm gonna shuffle as well.
So you go inside?
Yeah, I go
All
inside.
right. You're going to cut back to Awen, and he's just going to kind of look both ways and go, nope, and walk back to the longhouse. And
I knew that I couldn't trust you with either thing I wanted to do. All right, well, Borel's death is on your hands.
So you both walk into his hovel. It reeks in here of like just old, like almost like dead animal and like
Just old giant.
herbs trying to mask the dead animal, but not just kind of just adding
Just
to
throw out the dead animal.
it just kind of smells more of like, yeah, you just see a dead animal and just it's just stuffed with sage and a little bit.
I can't figure out how to get rid of this smell. I don't know. I crack a window, but I live in the ground.
Right.
He like walks in and goes to like the little hearth that's inside there. He's like,
Do you want to see what the dice foretell for you, Harbinger of Fire?
Harbinger of Fire. Why'd you call me that?
Is that not what you are?
Well, I hope not. What do you mean?
he points to your arm that has the tattoo scrolling up of it.
No, I bring the fire. I don't know if I harbing the fire.
Borel's
All
in
right.
an existential crisis in this hole in the ground. What do you mean? Who am I? I don't know.
Borel, you know you're special in the magical sense, right?
Oh, I know.
Like you have a... you're the child of a titan, yes? You know of this?
Yes, I know this.
He starts to shake the bones in his hands.
Do you want to see what the bones hold for your future?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a point to me being in here. Like, make it worth my while here.
You're right!
And he takes the dice and shakes them up and throws them out.
1 second.
Goes over there and starts
Nice job.
very bony sounding.
I don't have any bones.
I mean, in your body.
It's a sack of skin.
Yeah, just
If I just Ben Chaney in real life pulls out a bag of chicken bones and throws them on the table.
I got a bone for you.
Oh.
I'm surprised Ben didn't go for it, so I had to. Someone had to.
I was thinking
Someone
about
had
it, but
Ben's
Too
not about,
easy.
Ben's not about the low hanging fruit.
of course not. Yes, obviously.
He wants a bear in short shorts instead.
Call him highbrow.
Because that's where
smite
he
clad
went
over
with it.
Or waiting for a bunny to turn back into a female.
Yeah, he wants the weird animal stuff, apparently.
someone's got to do it for us.
Anyway, them bones.
Yeah,
man.
the bones.
The bones.
You see
the
him like
bones.
Interesting. Just one more.
he takes it and licks one of the bones.
Mm.
Did it have to be so fast?
The quick lick.
Puts
it down.
Quick lick.
Oh, God.
Well, Borel, happy days.
Sunday, Monday.
I was just gonna We've been all week with you.
I thought the Fonz was going to come in.
Grooving all week with you. These days
Are they happy days?
Well, you're not going to die.
I'm not going to die?
Yeah, right here. Do you see that bone right there? The one with that looks like a T?
Yeah.
It says you're not going to die. Great, right?
I mean, sure. Yeah. No. Yes, that is great. You're about to tell me something else that I don't like, right?
You're right. Good news first.
Correct. Jake looks very happy to say that.
Bad news next.
Okay. Okay, just in the future next time, bad news first and then good news. Okay, that's just my preference.
No fun that way.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
like seeing your depressed face.
This is my depressed face. You're
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
look beautiful.
my- Oh, thank you.
Cry a little bit.
No.
Oh. Can I see your hand again?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Here we go.
Getting
I'm
weird.
just bleeding all over your mud.
Hovel.
Yeah, do you have any Bactine? Hands you that animal.
I just burned my hand, cauterized the wound.
So what the dice tell me is, well, your other half is here. Will be here soon.
My wife? No.
Your wife?
Beardrum will be here?
Oh,
What?
now I do cry.
No, they're gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some news for you. Even better news.
And he like pushes the dice aside.
You can talk to them. Would you like that, Borel? Would you like to talk to them? Hmm?
Yeah. Yes, I would. Like,
Okay.
Is he
Perfect.
expecting my call? Am I cold calling this guy?
No, I sent a...
I don't even know what I would say.
I paged him earlier.
One bone page.
This is Ring Central time.
I poked him on Facebook.
Yeah.
With his finger.
Yeah.
The
I
flaming
poked his
order
face
book.
with a book.
I sent out a meeting invite on Outlook.
Oh no! You poked him on the burn book.
On the burn book.
Ah,
Yes,
yes.
of course.
So, all you have to do is... You see that fire over the hearth there? Yes?
Yeah.
Go over there and meditate. Go over there, sit down, do your meditations, and I'll help you guide your way to the other half. What say you?
Sure.
He's like, no.
Perfect.
Bye.
But first you have to try this concoction. It helps you get into the trance.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to.
You're going to have to. It's
I
the
can
only
trance
way.
all on my own. It's kind of my thing.
Nope, not the same kind of trance, my dude.
My dude. Yes.
For those of you at home listening, Jake's seer exclusively talks while making finger motions.
You
I
gotta
wish
make
I
the
could-
finger motions, baby.
And it's all hunched up. And anyway,
So, I'll make it real quick for you. It's no problem.
You know who he's reminding me of? Have you guys seen Holes? He looks like John Voight's character in Holes.
I don't remember that
With that,
character.
like,
I know. Hole.
You know, the old guy with that kind of one eye.
Was that
shot.
John
Oh
Voight?
I
yeah,
don't remember the character.
like the
The guy.
guy.
The bad guy.
yeah.
The Holes man.
Yes, Mr. Holes.
Mr. Holes. Sir Holes a lot.
Okay.
Sherlock Holes.
Sherlock
I'm gonna say-
Holmes.
Yes.
1 second. And I'm going to Bluetooth Eowyn. Wait, no, I'm not going to Bluetooth Eowyn.
Ah!
I'm going to Bluetooth Catan and say, Catan, do me a favor. If I'm not back in like 2 hours, come check on me.
Yeah, I mean, you should be perfectly fine. I left Awen with you. In
Yes, you did.
In retrospect, he's not there, is he?
No, I think he's still outside.
Outside. Fine, I'll.
Thank you. Bye.
From the receiving end of your Bluetooth, you hear, "Hey, back to the party, everyone!" from Catan's side of the Bluetooth.
All right, and I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab this disgusting drink that she.
So, what? Oh, 1 second. I had to add one more thing.
And he grabs the bowl and goes,
Oh,
stirs it in.
There you go. Finishing touches.
was that really necessary?
Absolutely not.
I like him.
Down the hatch.
Okay, there
Pinch
you
your
go.
nose.
Congratulations, you just spit in my mouth. I think that's what you wanted the whole time.
Don't worry, it helped lube it on the way down.
Oh, that's definitely not what you needed to tell me.
Yeah, so you drink this and you immediately want to retch. I'm gonna assume that you kind of like hold it down and just guzzle it down. Go back to your like college days where you're just like, a beer bong and something, just getting it down.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it down.
And as you do, the second you feel it like hit your stomach, and you immediately start to feel like dizzy and like almost like a sense of like vertigo. As he like grabs your hand and like,
Come over here. Sit down. There you go. Okay, now close your eyes. Harder.
Yeah.
Harder.
Okay.
Not that hard.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now, Imagine fire.
Okay, easily done.
And now, as you are picturing fire, you start to like hone in on the sounds of the hearth next to you, the crackling of the fire. Every time that like a little ash drops down and hits the rest of the embers. And as you do, you go into the space of complete darkness. But it's like one of those outer body experiences. You are looking at yourself in this space. And as you do, you start to feel like a heat behind you. And as you feel it, it starts to become almost unbearable, like you're putting your face into an oven.
Impossible. I can withstand millions of degrees.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, so you start to feel this like blistering heat, and as you turn around, you see the same image you saw all the way back in Luskin. This monstrosity of fire that seems like it's ever changing and moving, but all with purpose. No flame is like left undone. It all just weaves back into itself. But this time you see a silhouette of a person standing in front of it. What do you do?
I'm gonna look back at myself that I'm sitting down or trancing or whatever the fuck I'm doing, and then I'm gonna.
You can't see yourself at all. You were in like this complete.
I thought you said it was an out of body experience.
You were like looking at yourself in this like black.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
space.
And then
sorry.
just,
I see
like
what you're
looking
saying.
back, and then I'm gonna walk forward toward this silhouette.
Okay. You start to reach it, and as you do, you just hear a voice deeper than anything you've heard before, even like almost deeper than Fuma himself, as this figure turns around and just says,
I've been waiting for you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the middle break. I'm recording this break in the wee early hours in the morning, so you're getting my morning voice this morning, okay? That real smooth, sultry, just waking up from a long winter's nap kind of a voice. Do you like it? Is it lulling you into making you want to listen more? All right. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it a little bit normal now, okay? I'm going to, how about like a happy medium? Like, what about right here? What about right here? I think right here is going to be good, okay? Anyways, I hope you are enjoying the episode so far, and thank you for tuning in for another week of New Crits on the Block. And make sure you continue tuning in every single week by rating, subscribing, and reviewing our podcast. Do you use Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, or any other of the hundreds that are out there? Because if you do, and you probably have to in order to listen to a podcast, we're going to be on it. And the easiest way to stay up to date with everything is by, again, subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. That'll make sure you never miss an episode. Never, ever miss an episode, because what would happen to your whole week if you missed one? I mean, I shudder at the thought. Another way you can stay up to date on all of our goings-ons is to follow our social media platforms. That's right. We're pretty much on all the major ones. You can find us at Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block. You can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. If you haven't seen it yet, we just reposted the first animation that somebody made for us. It was done by Deep Blue Ink, and he did a fantastic job taking our little Home Alone skit and bringing it to life. And got to tell you, I've watched it probably 1,000 times because it's the coolest thing ever. And maybe we'll get some more in the future. Who knows? I'd like to. That'd be pretty cool. But if we do, make sure you're following us on all our social media platforms. So make sure you see those types of things when they come out. Also, please help us grow this podcast. The easiest way you can do it is by sharing things to your sphere, sharing things to your own platforms and your Instagram stories, on your Instagram posts, on your Twitters. Wow. On your Twitter, on your Twitters, on your tweeters, and Facebook as well. It really helps expose us to people who haven't heard about us yet, because we are kind of a grassroots podcast, and we are literally starting at ground zero. And we have come a long way in the last year, thanks to so much help from all of our wonderful community, but please help us get to that next level by continuing to share our content with people of the world. Spice up your life. Every boy and every girl, spice up your life by showing them New Crits on the Block content. We also want to make sure that you do not miss out joining up our Discord, which is such a wonderful community that we have cultivated, that has been cultivated by people of that community. It is just such a really cool place to hang out and share your creative works or your ideas or thoughts or things about D&D or things about life or your pets or whatever, because we got channels for all those things. And the easiest way to get to it is by going to our link tree, linktr.ee/newcritsontheblock, hit the join Discord button, and you will automatically be added to our server. And we would love to have you. We grow pretty much day in and day out. We are loving what we are making in there. We are loving the sense of camaraderie and closeness that we're getting with so many of our fans, some that have been with us since the beginning, some that have been with us just in the last couple days who are now binging through our entire show because they found us. So make sure you add us and join in on the fun, because you can talk to other fans. You can talk to content creators on there. You can talk to the cast if you want. You should. We're a lot of fun. But if you don't, that's okay too. We won't take it. We won't take it personal. Again, that's linktr.ee/newcritsontheblock. Click on the join Discord button. All right, let me close this one out with my quiet, cool morning voice, okay? Again, thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Let's get you back into it. We'll see you next week. You know we come at you every single Monday. We ain't missing a week anytime soon. That's a aight. Hey, Macarena. That's two 90s songs I just referenced in this one middle break. So you're welcome, everyone. That's what you come here for. I know it. Let's get you back into the episode where I'm sure we reference more things from that time period and beyond. Bye, 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 bye.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, you.
As he walks up, the silhouette of him starts to kind of fade as you can start to see a slow scar from his chin that slowly goes and gets bigger and bigger up until it encases all of his ear. It looks like he got slapped by fire. And you can't, that's the only feature you can really pick out of him. His face is almost like a blur. It's kind of like the fire that is kind of shifting and moving. His hair is long and black, and he's wearing kind of undescribable clothes, just like a black tunic with black pants.
Okay.
The name's Halt.
Halt.
Kerrigan Halt. We've been met indirectly. I've been trying to kill you, you could say.
So you are K, right?
Yes, that's one of my many aliases, yeah.
And okay, K. So here we are. What the fuck do you want? What are you trying to do to this village? Beautiful work, by the way, outside of this town. I mean, it took me a little bit to sort of dismantle a part of it. I'll get the rest of it in the morning.
Will you? The rest of it. All 400 of them?
Yep.
And
6.
and 3.
and 3. Well, I hope you have fun doing that while we slowly march upon you and overtake you like ants beneath our feet.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but we got a lot of big people here.
That's so adorable. Oh, are they big and muscular, huh?
Yeah. Have you seen them?
Yes, I've also seen them burn. And man, does it smell great.
I mean, what do they taste like?
What? Do you think I
Well,
ate them?
you like the smell, so you never tasted it? You're telling me right now you've never tasted giant.
Borel a cannibal?
No.
Yes, we all know if something smells good, it must be tasted.
I'll take a little nibble at least.
Come on, Kay, you're a freak. I can tell.
I mean, I'm a freak in the sheets, but
Okay, gross. Didn't need to know that.
You did this.
no. I haven't eaten them. No, I like the way burning flesh smells. You know what I mean, Borel?
I may have dabbled.
I know you have. I've been watching.
Why are you going after this village? What are you guys doing up here?
The same reason you are. Just to stop you instead.
We're just out on a hike. I don't know. Beautiful scenery around here.
A hike past the Iron Gate where no mortals really go besides just the giants.
Yeah. It's on the tour guide.
Ah, yes.
I left it in my body. I don't have it on me right now.
I appreciate the humor that you have in the face of overwhelming odds. I commend you for that. But what if I sweeten the deal a little bit? What if you and your compatriots left the town?
Okay. And what would I get in return?
Simple. You'd get to live.
Look, Kay, with all due respect, I don't know who you are and don't care. All right. If you were coming to stop me, I suspect that you were trying to get there first to wherever it is we're going that we're not saying. Why do you need to destroy this village? Why not just march right past? Do you know where you're going? I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say you don't know where we're going. So you probably need the seer.
I don't need any of that.
Aha.
They're not required.
So if I were just to leave and take the seer with me,
You would be doing me a favor. I could kill these giants, and I'm sure I can track a simple limping seer and one elf.
okay. But you just said I could live. I'm leaving. Didn't say I couldn't take anybody else with me. You need the seer. Come on, you need the seer.
I need him dead, yes.
Okay. That's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Ah, well, I suppose we'll have our differences for now. But how sweet is the power that you get from our grace, from Fuma? It feels good, doesn't it? It would be such a shame if those powers just, I don't know, vanished or someday hurt a friend of yours? Oof.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Just theoretically saying that if you weren't to abide by the terms that I set forward, that maybe one day you're sitting on a chair talking to friends, and all of a sudden you just combust into flame, murdering all of them. Oh, what a shame that would be. When all you had to do is simply walk.
Well, the power is nice. I don't like that I pass out right away. Don't love that. It's almost kind of been a curse in a sense. The cost benefit analysis on this power, I could do without it, but I'm going to keep it for now.
Well, I see there's no talking reason into you.
Yeah. Maybe we could settle this face to face.
It might have to be the way we handle this. Oh, well, I guess I'll have to kill another one of you.
Do you know where the palace is? Maybe you could just tell me that.
I'm going to go now.
This has been fun. We should do this again.
I'm sure we will. But until then, I hope you don't die too fast.
Guess we'll see.
And then right as that happens, it cuts back and you get launched back into your body. And you come back and you open your eyes and you just see the seer, his one seeping eye just right in front of your face.
So, how'd it go?
Well, I need to go find my friends. I need to go.
Okay. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, and you need to stay very close. Don't go outside, please.
Of the hovel?
Yes, stay right here in your hovel.
Okay.
And he just kind of goes and sits down. You can see him, the same concoction that he made for you. He spits in one and then drinks it himself and then just like passes out and falls on the ground.
Oh.
So he likes doing the spitting part.
Yeah, that's just kind of his signature.
He said it wasn't necessary.
His signature,
likes
it's
it.
an emerald bam, but instead it's
yeah,
a
it's the
spit.
seasoning. Okay.
So I'm gonna go find Catan.
Okay. And right when that happens, Katana, you are walking up to Gritor.
Gritor?
I said it wrong again.
What's right?
Grotor.
Grotar.
Grotor.
Grotar.
Jarl Grotor. I must speak with you. It is a matter of
We'll get
the
there
utmost
eventually.
Potato,
importance.
potato.
It's like, you don't know giant talk.
You're all Gordita.
Yeah. Gordita.
Jarl Grotor.
You're all Gatorade.
I must speak with you immediately. It's a matter of the utmost importance.
Okay. We kind of wait after this. We're playing some drinking games.
No, it cannot.
Sure.
I am absolutely positive. Would
All
you
right,
like
all
me to say it here in front of everyone and potentially cause a panic?
No. All right. Hold on, guys.
And he walks you to like one of the back rooms in the long hall.
So, what is it?
Your village is surrounded by magical markings that seem to contain some type of harmful magical capabilities that were likely placed by the enemy. I suspect that you have already been surrounded, not necessarily with people, but with a trap. My compatriots and I sensed a presence. We followed it. We saw one of the flame idiots, my guess, off in the distance. We attempted to follow them. They vanished. They seem to have used some type of magic to teleport the body from one location to another. We discovered the markings on the ground. We determined their cause. We rendered a few of them inactive, yet there appears to be many, many more. We came back to inform you of the fact that your village is already currently in danger. We don't know what will happen. We just know that whatever it is, it will be bad for us and advantageous for your enemy. Also, my wizard is currently talking to your seer.
Good. That'll be helpful. We shall take care of this at once. Yes?
Yes, that is why I am speaking to you.
I'll get Seer. We will go find all the rest of them.
Sure, it's night and there is a lot, but yes, that needs to be dealt with immediately, or at least first thing in the morning. I don't know what exactly is going to happen with them. I just know that
As you're talking, he just shoots up. He's like, "It will be done now."
you're the boss.
And he gets up and starts marching out. And as you do, you can hear him in giant calling towards people as a few other people like flank his side as he leaves the long hall.
Okay, I look over and that's when Awen shows up.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, you walked in like, Awen's here!
sure did.
The Jarl's going to take care of it.
Great.
I don't know what he's going to do, but sounds like he has a plan.
All right, that's good.
And where's Leaf?
I don't think she'd be hard to find.
Just an elephant now. Just
No,
in the
I'm a
middle.
bear.
Half elephant, half bear, passed out.
A bearaphant.
Borel, at this, I would have seen you probably would have seen the Jarl like bust out of the long hall and beeline it towards where you were coming out of the hall as you see him like beeline it towards where you guys are.
So I'm gonna try to run and interrupt him, like try to intercept like where he's going and try to and say, "Hold on, where are you going?"
To get the Seer. Your friend said there's some sort of magic amiss around.
Yeah, there
We're
are.
going to stop it now.
How are you going to stop it?
The Seer.
Now, I guess you could ask, but may I suggest that we leave this place immediately?
We already said that's a no.
I don't think you understand. There are 350 of those things outside. And I don't know how powerful Seer is, but I don't have the capability of disarming all of them. But we can ask, but there is an army with a wizard that is a lot more powerful than me on his way. and we are all in very real danger. Like, this is not a joke anymore.
He looks you in the eye and like kneels down.
It has never been a joke. We leave this place, we have nothing.
Why don't we go to the temple? We all go. Every single person goes to the temple.
Only the chosen are allowed there.
Well, then I am allowed to bring guests.
Plus
That is not
400.
how we work. And we will die for our traditions.
I'm gonna Ton, Awen, a little help here.
We're not anywhere close to
I thought you guys. Oh,
I mean,
This
I
is
think,
outside,
I think
okay.
eventually we would grab Leaf and follow. I mean, we're not just going to like, everyone just bails and we're like, drinks.
all right. Well, okay. The last time I left Seer, she drank a thing that she spit in, and I totally didn't drink it. Don't even ask. And she passed out. So I don't know if you wake her up or what.
I'll wake her.
Okay.
And he goes, you see him and the other two enter the hovel. What are you up to? What's Borel doing? Where's Borel at?
Let's see, what would I would probably try to warn the rest of the people.
Okay.
Like not just the Jarl.
Yeah.
Because I think he's being foolish. I would try to warn the rest of them on what's coming.
So you go into the long hall. You walk up and then you see everyone kind of going there. How are you going to get everyone's attention?
I'm going to use prestidigitation.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically make a big like firework scene. And then what can I use to just like project my voice?
Thaumaturgy, but that's more of a cleric thing.
Yeah,
I think you can do.
Well, I think prestidigitation also does that, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
Yeah,
no,
I
you
think that
can.
or minor illusion. I think can make a
yeah,
sound.
no, minor illusion would.
Minor
do that.
illusion would do
Yeah.
it too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we could just say that.
amplify
as a
your
wizard,
voice.
You can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip. You can do it. It doesn't need to
Right.
cost a
So-
spell.
I would use minor illusion to try to broadcast my voice and get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you do the firework show, and that kind of quiets. Some people like start to draw their weapons because they think they're under attack, and then they see that you're doing like they think it's a party trick, and then your voice just like booms and echoes through this. What are you saying?
Say, all right, sorry, let me think about this. I was getting way ahead of myself.
I
here.
see Borel going up there and being like, fireworks!
Yeah, and then
everyone's
everybody turns around and you
he's
see
like,
that like ooh, of the microphone. You know what I mean? When you're standing up there all awkward, like
of the magical cantrip.
yeah. Hello,
So,
my honey. Hello,
hi, my name's
baby.
Borel.
Yeah.
All right, can everybody hear me? Hello, my name's Borel. Look, I don't know what Jarl has told you about what is coming. Look, I understand your traditions and your drive for duty and your protection and tradition and whatnot. But you all don't understand what is coming. What is coming is going to kill all of us, and I think we all need to leave. We all need to leave now. This is life or death, and it doesn't need to be that way. And we can leave now, and we can all survive.
Oh, good. Borel's leading a coup against his own.
Yeah. I'm gonna look over at Katana and be like, as Borel's kind of going on, I'm like, what's your boy doing up there, huh?
My boy, I don't know anything about this.
What's your boy doing up there, huh?
Here's my question. Why are you not with him?
I found him. Here he is.
I left you here with him.
I thought he came back here.
Yes, he did. To lead a coup against the Jarl.
As you guys are saying this, you see Aelvig jump up and rush over to Borel as she grips your robe and pins you against the wall and says,
Are you asking to die?
No. I start running up.
Was there anything I picked up when I was watching all these giants, like a word of camaraderie? Because that was this is exactly what I was really trying to pay attention to. So essentially, what I'm asking for is the whole reason I was trying to learn their culture was literally for something like this to happen. So I want to know what is their like squash the beef like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I think it would be like them grabbing arms, like like the Spartan handshake,
Okay.
and then headbutting as hard as they could against each other.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to quickly and pretty deftly and not like stealthfully,
Yeah.
like I'm sneaking, but I'm gonna get up to the stage or wherever his central location is,
Yeah.
and go up to the woman who has her arm outstretched, holding Borel back against the wall.
Yeah.
Wait, who has me? in it?
Aelvig.
The
Oh, okay.
fighter.
Yeah.
The rabbit, right?
Yeah. Well, not anymore, but
Wish I would have left her as a rabbit.
yeah. And I'm going to grab her arms, like almost like I'm going to fight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it looks like it's aggressive, and then just go and pound my head into hers as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah. You.
By the way,
Which sends me kind of like reeling back a few
they are
steps.
12 feet tall.
I can get up there.
You have to like climb up.
Well,
I'm a half elf ranger. I'm getting up there, or
Yeah.
or an elf, a high wood elf ranger. I'm getting up there.
I know. I just love the idea of you being like,
Well, I would have jumped off. I would have jumped off a table. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you would've-
done a little move.
done some deft.
Grabbed onto her to have her kind of go like, huh? Like catch her by surprise, and just go, oh god, boom, and just slam
Yeah.
my head into her.
You slam your head as hard as you can. You lean back as far as you can and bring your head right onto her forehead, like hitting almost like her brow as you lurch back, having like a little bit of blood dripping down your face. And she looks over to you and you see a little cut above her eye as it starts to like drip over her eye. And she looks towards you. And as she does, she like loosens her grip on Borel and then looks back towards you, Awen.
what?
As I'm holding myself up on a table next to me, I'm like, let's all just hear what he has to say. No one jumped to any conclusion. Borel, what are you trying to say? What is happening here? And I'm trying to calm the situation so he can better explain himself, because it seemed very like, hey everyone, if you don't want to die, you better leave now. Like, so I'm just trying to calm the situation down.
That is what he was trying to say.
But it wasn't being received well.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect myself from being squished and basically body checked against a big stone wall or ice.
It would be
It's all
ice, yeah.
Excuse me.
It's hard.
It's a hard surface.
It's real hard.
Look, I don't mean to be alarmist. I just being amongst you and getting to know you and seeing what a rich culture you all have, what traditions and history. I can't in good conscience allow that to die here, because I've seen what's coming and it will happen.
Can you read Dispel
Yes.
Magic for me?
After I find it, yes. Yep. Beep.
Just theoretically. I don't know how to say that word right now.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.